Okay, there is a problem with the mocks. Only 2 mocks are visible. Okay. Yesterday we have got similar kind of complaints. I don't know why, but we are checking on that. Mocks were visible till yesterday. Now today it's not visible. No, I have already reported this. In the evening, it was already reported. Okay. And related to the assignments, any queries related to the assignments today we will not take, because anyways, assignments were for your practice. Today is your 4th day of your training. Today is the last mandatory training program session. So I would not get into the assignment part. Today we'll take all the queries related to mocks, not the assignment. Okay. So in case if you had some glitches related to assignment, let it be. It's in the past. Move ahead and attempt your mocks from today itself. Yes, mock demos. No, mock evaluations. If you are going to start a mock, you have to get up only after finishing it. You cannot switch off your laptop, or maybe you can go ahead and do something else. Maybe at night you did 6 questions, and in the morning you are doing the rest of the 8 questions. That won't happen. You have to do 1 mock at a stretch. Okay. Quizzes, assignments, today we are not taking. Okay. Shubha, first, second, and third class first session videos are working fine. And session 1 of day 1, I have already shared with you. Session 3, day 3, session 1, if that is not working, please let me know. Yesterday, I think I shared it with some of you. I had shared it, but in case if you all need it, just let me know. Any one mock can be started. How many mocks are visible? Let me see. Mock 2 is visible. Mock 1 is visible. Why? For Sujana, it is visible. All the 3 mocks are visible. See? This is Sujana's screenshot. So it is only for some of you that the mocks are not visible. Let me see. 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. Okay. All the 3 mocks are visible today. Very good. Yes, Ritu.
Good morning, ma'am. The thing that I wanted to let you know is mocks, you're as you're saying, it's correct. It is visible at the moment, but last night when I had checked again, the mocks were not there. Only
So
one
we were
was there.
working.
Yes. So I hope
We have been working on it after I think 8 a.m. in the morning. We were working on it. So maybe now if it is visible, then it is okay.
It is visible now, but I hope it does not vanish when we are giving the mocks.
No, that shouldn't happen. And in case that happens, I'll let you know how to what to do. Okay.
Right.
It won't vanish.
Thank you.
Yes, Vipasha.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. So right now my screen shows there is one non-mandatory mock, there is one mandatory mock, again one non-mandatory, and again one mandatory. So 2 non-mandatories and one mandatory and
Total, there are
2
4.
mandatory. Yes, total there are
Total
4.
4. It's okay. That means it is correct.
So, ma'am, which ones do we attempt? Like,
Where it is written mock 1, that has to be attempted and should be completed by Friday 7 p.m. It's written mock 1. I just
mock?
shared. It's written. I know it is.
Yes, and then there is a
It is
mock
written as
mock
mock
2.
1.
There is
This
a
has to
mock
be done
2.
first.
Hmm.
Mock 2 and mock 2, there are 2. You have to opt any one of them, either one of them. And then
All
mock
right.
3. It's written 1, 2, 3.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Aisha.
Same issue I had, ma'am. That's all. Thank you.
Sorry?
I had same issue.
Okay, okay.
Thank
Neelam.
you.
Ma'am, would like to know the content of mock. It will be question answer video as well, or how it is? It's a blend of both.
I have already discussed this yesterday also. It will be 13 to 14 questions, same as your assignments, same as the video interview you gave.
Okay.
Yes, Sirisha?
Yeah, so here mock 2 adult and junior are both mandatory. Do we need to
Adult and
complete that?
junior is mandatory. Is it written as mandatory?
It is written as non-mandatory.
Non-mandatory.
Yeah.
Yes.
So mock 2 is mandatory, non-mandatory. Do we need to finish it?
Mock 2 is not mandatory. Okay, I'm so sorry. Mock 1 is mandatory. Mock 2 is also mandatory, but out of these two, any one is optional. I'll tell the team to change this non-mandatory thing to optional part because
Okay.
you all are not following my instruction. Rather, you are seeing the non-mandatory thing. It's actually not non-mandatory, but it is optional. Either you have to give junior demo or you have to give adult demo. This I have already said yesterday also.
Okay. So
Right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
let
understood.
me explain it once again and again. If I keep explaining, at the end of the today's session, we are going to discuss about mocks. If it is related about mocks, we will discuss at the end because this
Okay.
way everyone is getting delayed. Madhumala,
Okay,
you
okay.
have a question related to mock?
I do have another question as well.
Ask me another question.
Yeah. So here in the quiz session, yesterday my last attempt was being failed. So do we have anything with this?
Sorry. I thought Madhumala is speaking. Yes. Sirisha, please come again.
Yeah. Here in last quiz, that was the last events. So I failed in the last quiz. Does this impact anywhere?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, thanks.
Yes. Madhumala?
Yesterday, second session, I have attended the session, ma'am, but it is showing I have missed the class.
It's okay. Yesterday also I said the same thing. If it is showing missed, it is a technical glitch. It doesn't stop you from giving your mocks. It doesn't stop you from getting onboarded. And some of you are confused about your onboarding days also. Onboarding today, okay. You are asking me whether we will be getting onboarded today. I said onboarding will begin on Thursday, the next Thursday, not this Thursday. Right? You cannot be onboarded without giving your mocks. You have to complete your mocks, then only you will be onboarded. So next Thursday, you all will be onboarded only if you clear all the mocks and only if you listen to all my instructions. That's very important because most of my instructions are going unheard, I believe. Because I have to answer the same answers, give the same answers every time. And it is actually eating up your session time. I don't mind. I'll cut short all my explanations and I'll go away at 1:30. So you can take your decisions very well. So today we are going to discuss about slot confirmation call. If you still have any queries, please keep it for the end of the session. I have said this, I think, from day one. Keep your queries till the end. And but still you want me to clear all your queries in the beginning of the session, you can keep the queries at the end. Ask, and in fact, after this also, you all are going to have many training sessions. Please understand this protocol, basic protocol, that the queries should be taken at the end. There are other trainees who are waiting for the training to start. And they are waiting because they have listened to all the instructions and they do not have any doubts. So in case if you have doubts, you can wait till the end. You can clear all your doubts at that time. Okay. And in case if you still have a problem, somebody was asking me if still it goes away, it vanishes from your screen, then what to do? You have a query session, remember, tomorrow at 5:30. There also you can discuss, right? And one more place is there where you can submit all your queries and all your issues. That is your chat support on your dashboard. So today we are going to discuss about the slot confirmation call. That is the pre-demo stage. After the break, we are going to discuss about post-demo stage, that is parent-teacher interaction. And the last part would be the closing. In the closing, we will be discussing a little bit more about the mocks. And I'll try to clarify all your doubts regarding mocks. Okay. As of now, we are not discussing mocks. Okay. So today our objective would be, we are going to explain the what, why, and how of a slot confirmation call. Next, we are going to leverage the opportunities to build relationship with parents post the demo. So that means we are going to discuss. So when we take a demo of 45 minutes or 40 minutes, before that, what we do? Before that, we call the parent. So this is something which is a step earlier than the demo stage, isn't it? It's the step number 2. Demo comes in step number 3. Parent-teacher interaction happens within the demo. Okay. So demo is of 1 hour. In that 1 hour, the first 40 to 45 minutes we spend with the child. Last 15 to 20 minutes we spend with the parent. This question again, it will come that this we should do after the demo or separately from the demo, when we should do. So that is why I'm clarifying it earlier. Parent-teacher interactions happen inside the demo, in the demo, 1 hour demo, and that is the last 10, 15 or 20 minutes. That is when the PTI is taken. So let's explain what and why and how of this call. First, let us understand what are the 4 steps in getting student enrollment. This we discussed on day 1. Remember, I showed you on the slide, I drew it on the slide. First, what happens, second, what happens, third, what happens, and finally you get an enrollment. So what are the 4 steps in getting a student enrollment? In a concise form, you can write it in the chat section. Accept, very good, Vaibhavi, slot confirmation with the parents, and then conduct the demo. Finally, you get the enrollment. Absolutely. Sorry. Yes, parent inquire about the form. That is correct. I showed you. But as a teacher, what you are going to do is that inquiry converts into lead and you accept in your dashboard. Okay. So first thing that we do is we accept the demo. Then we call the parent. We confirm the slot, whether they will be joining at the set time or not. And number 3, after that, we take the demo if the slot has been confirmed. And then we get the enrollment after the counseling session. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so these are the 4 steps. Now, today we are going to focus only on the second part, and that is slot confirmation call. Can I take the query later on? Okay. Accept the demo, slot confirmation call with the parent, conducting demo and getting the enrollment. Slot confirmation call is the one which we are going to focus today. We are going to discuss about slot confirmation. That is the step number 2. Now, what do you think this call is all about? What are we doing in this call? What is slot confirmation call? Now you can raise hands, no problem. To confirm the demo time slot? Absolutely, yes. Yes, Madhushri. Madhushri, you lowered down your hand. Okay, Hazra, yes.
And we ask the parents whether they are interested in getting their child in this. Yes.
We ask the parents whether they are interested in taking the demo, right? That's what you said.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So the inquiry has been booked by the parents. The demo has been booked by the parents. So we are not asking whether they are interested in taking the demo, isn't it? They have already booked the demo. They have already chosen a time slot. They have given all the details about the child. So we are not asking whether they are interested in taking the demo. That would be a sales call then. Okay, no, we are not salespeople. We are teachers and we are only confirming the time slot. The time slot that they have mentioned, we are confirming whether they will be joining at the set time or not. Yes. Any other point, Rohini?
Yeah, exactly. Since it is already an inquiry, so we know they are interested already. So we are simply going to tell them, okay, I saw there is an inquiry from your part. I would like to confirm that this is the time you have mentioned. Would you be comfortable? At the same time, we'll confirm they have to be, both the parents should be present. They should be on the laptop and make sure that you have convenient time because you will also be participating. So it will be great if all you 3 with the kid, that means you should be together. I think that's what.
Absolutely wonderful. So that means you said that I will confirm the time slot. Second, maybe it is for setting of expectations, having both the parents, inviting both the parents to the class, and
Yes.
also the expectation of a laptop. Okay.
Exactly.
Yes, Priyanka, you were raising your hand for a very long time. Yes, Priyanka, please go ahead. Priyanka Raval. Please unmute, Priyanka.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing as Rohini just said.
Okay. Any other point, Ranjani, which you would like to add?
Yeah, so we get to introduce ourselves also as an expert from Planet Spark public speaker, and also get to know a little bit about the child so we can customize the demo for the child.
Very good. Yes. So 4 things, I think I have got it. So 4 things, mostly to confirm the slot. Second, to set the expectations of both the parents, set the expectation of a laptop, and understand about the learner's needs and requirements. Very good. So this is what the call is all about. We are making this call first to confirm the demo time slot. Second, to invite both the parents for the demo class, remind them to join from the laptop and understand about learners' needs. Now, why we are doing these all things, this we will discuss in the next slide. But first, what is the need to invite both the parents to the class? Ritika, maybe you can share with us. Why do we want to invite the parents for the class?
Yes, the need of the
Yes,
parents
yeah.
is to just like to know about the child's interest as well. Apart from that, we can make an easy connection with the student if we are already know about the like what kind of a skills or what kind of a level his child is having already. So it will help in future to make a good contact with the student and will make an ease with the student while teaching the skills.
Okay, okay, great. Vaibhavi, you would like to add something?
Ma'am, it's mainly to experience the demo class. Parents can experience it and it helps them to make the decision very much better.
Absolutely,
First-hand
yes.
experience, they get it.
And of course, for building rapport and other things as well. So yes, all of you are correct. We call the parent, we invite the parents, and we want them to join the class because we want them to practically experience the session. Also, it's the best time when we can have a good rapport with the parents. So they will get to experience the demo class, practically experience that, and hence they would be able to make the decisions quickly. Yes, Ranjani, absolutely. And also sharing about the insights of sharing the insights about the child. The parents would be able to make us understand what exactly the child is and how is the child, and it will help us in preparing about the demo class also, and in the future classes also it will be helpful to us. Great. Okay, for clear perspective, yes, absolutely. Simran. Yes, higher conversion rate, that is for you. Yes, that is correct. Parents are the stakeholders also, so they need to take decisions also. Yes, correct. Now, let's move on to the next question. Why do you think it is important to call before the trial class?
Okay.
Okay, I want somebody new. Divya, maybe, yes.
It is a good step to start the introduction. We need to confirm the time and the availability of the parents and the child,
Okay.
and also to tell them the prerequisites of the demo class.
Okay, good. So why are we calling before the trial class? Yes, Madhumala. So I'll ask you one by one. You can unmute yourself. I'll ask you one by one. So first you said, what is this call about? First, it is about confirming the time slot. Why are we confirming the time slot?
To avoid cancellations, ma'am.
Avoid cancellation, okay.
And
for
for
sure
suitability to
availability.
both the parents, for suitability to both the parents, whether it
Okay.
is suitable to both the parents or not, to confirm the timings.
Okay, I'm getting random conversations now. Please keep yourselves on mute. I was talking to Madhumala, yes.
If we okay.
Yes, Madhumala.
To confirm the time slot and availability of the parents and the laptop, the need of the.
My question is, that's where the twist is. Why are we confirming before the time slot? How will it help us?
Then only they are convenience. How they both the parents will be present or not. at that time.
So we can confirm whether both the parents are there or
Both.
not. But why are we doing this before the trial class?
Because then only so the class should be scheduled, no, ma'am.
Okay.
Means we can make request with the parents that they must join the classes with a laptop only, so that for the clear visibility or for the easy we can conduct the demo easily and perfectly if they join the classes or the demo classes with the laptops rather than using their cell phones. So we can you can convince them that they should join the class with the laptop. And we will cut short this conversation during the demo and making them request please join it with laptop only. So we will save our time.
Wonderful. Yes, absolutely. So that we can maximize our learning time during the demo session and not spend more time in in these kind of logistics. That's the reason why we are calling before the trial class. Got it, Madhura? Okay. Yes, please don't unmute randomly. You have raised your hand. I'll call you one by one. Yes, Khushi, any other point apart from this? So one point which Vinita gave me was you will be able to save time and maximize your learning time. 1 second. I will mute all of you. Yes. Khushi, you can unmute yourself.
Ma'am, sometime what happens if father is not free or mother is not free? So if we call before, he or she will get to know that at what time he have to do the demo class, at what time both the parents have to be available. So if they have any meeting, they will take that time and they will not take that meeting and will do the demo class for their
Okay,
child.
that is very that's happening of that particular situation is very people. But then it might be possible that the parents might have been busy in that particular time slot. So we will come to know about whether they will be joining at the set time or not. And this will help you to plan and manage your time beforehand. Like, for example, if you have accepted a demo at 10:30, now it is 10:30, you have accepted a demo. You call the parent within like 10:45, you call the parent. The parent says, when is the demo, ma'am? Sorry, I forgot. I said it is 6 p.m., sir. Oh, I'm so sorry, 6 p.m. I won't be back from the office. So it's very difficult for me to join. However, my wife and the child will join. In that case, I would like to ask you, when will you be back from the office, right? If he says I will be back by 7 p.m. and I can take that class at 7 p.m. or maybe the next day, whatever, in case if it is a reschedule, then we do not have to sit at the demo and waste my time waiting for the parents. We know beforehand that that slot is empty for me and I can plan and manage my time accordingly. Okay, great. And one point I got from Sujana on the chat section, because this is based on the child's requirements, so we prepare accordingly. As the time is set to 1 hour, we structure the class accordingly. So setting the expectations beforehand and avoiding cancellations as the convenient. So you cannot avoid cancellation, to be very honest. Cancellation, if it has to happen, it will happen. But at least you will be prepared beforehand that, okay, my time is not wasted, isn't it? You know in the slot confirmation call itself that whether the parent would be joining at the set time or not. So immediately you will think, okay, fine, 6 p.m. is not joining. Let me go to the park and have a nice gym session, right? So you can plan and manage your time accordingly, correct? And since you have already understood the needs of the child beforehand, apart from this, any other point which you have? Sirisha, you have another point? Madhumala has a
Yeah.
point. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, actually, once we take up the call and if the parent is busy or they're not available, I think we can give the slot to somebody else.
Slot to somebody else? Who somebody else? Oh,
Yeah,
somebody
the
from other
student.
parent.
Yeah, in the queue. Somebody in the queue.
Okay, somebody in the queue. Madhumala, yes, you wanted to add some other point. What about the child?
The child availability is also important. They have the classes, some extra classes they can do. So the child availability is also important.
Okay. Another point which I'm actually talking about is if you know about when you are making the slot confirmation call before the trial class, that means you are also asking questions about the child. So you are coming to know about the needs and requirements of the child. So you will be able to prepare on the based on what the child requires. Say, for example, if you come to know that the child is hyperactive, you know that I have to be like limited in my conversations. If the child is very introvert, you need to you already know, you're prepared in your mind that I have to talk a lot. I have to make him engaged in the class, right? So these are the things. Okay. If you're writing questions, I'm not able to read now. Wait 1 minute. So these are the reasons why we call before the trial class. Okay. Coming on to the slide, and then I'll read your chats. So why it is important to call before the trial class? There are three big reasons. First reason is to plan and manage your time. In case if it is a cancellation or it is a reschedule, you don't have to wait at the class time, right? The time would be saved and you can plan it accordingly. Either you can do some personal stuff or maybe you can give it to some other demo. Setting in clear expectations in the beginning will help you to maximize your learning time during the demo and not look for, okay, ma'am, you have not joined from a laptop. I want you to join from a laptop because of this reason. So you are spending some time of the demo in these logistics, no? That would not happen, which we saw in the first demo. Ishita had to do with Tia and her parents, but Divya Lakshmi ma'am did not have to do it. Why? And her demo time was maximized. Isn't it? Learning time was maximized. So because it was already set, the expectations were already set in the slot confirmation call clearly. And of course, you will be able to prepare on based on child's need. Now, somebody was asking me that, ma'am, you said counselors, sales team will call them for slot confirmation, not the teacher. No, absolutely wrong. We are asking to make teachers to make these calls and not the counselors. And that is what I'm going to ask my next question would be, why are we asking the teachers to make these calls and not the counselors? What do you think?
The teachers are the persons who are conducting the demo. So their expectations can be directly to them in the slot confirmation call.
Okay. Yes, teachers are conducting the demo and they would be the person who will be responsible for the rest of the classes as well. Vaibhavi is raising her hand. Yes, Vaibhavi.
To build rapport with the parents and understand the child needs, what exactly, whether the learning skill, whether the child can read English, speak English,
Perfect.
all the things. Details.
Yes, to build rapport. That's one very big reason. Neelam, yes.
So that there is one step less rather than we coordinating with the counselor what time slot they have, booked, and to reduce the ambiguity, we directly have the confirmation from the parents and the child.
Yes. So it takes a lot of time for the teacher to coordinate if there is a counselor in between, as Neelam said. So what happens is there is a teacher, there is a parent, and in between there is a counselor. The parent will talk to the counselor will again contact the teacher. Teacher will say, no, I'm not free at that time. Reschedule it to 7 p.m. Again, the counselor has to call the parent. So it's a very long process, which will delay the whole thing. And the enrollment that we were supposed to get on 21st, we will get it on the next month. So so it will delay the whole process. So in order to reduce the time which is consumed in this coordination process, this is the reason why we ask the teachers to call the parents directly. Also, there is another second reason, which I think you will not find in the slide, is you as a teacher would always like to have a first-hand information, isn't it? So Kritika, can you tell me why would you like to have a first-hand information about the child? Okay. You're not audible? Audio problems? Okay, no worries, no worries. It's okay. So the biggest reason here is when the teacher is conducting a demo, she needs to have the information about the child which is correct and it is understandable. Now, if there is a person in between who is conveying to you about the child, you are not getting a first-hand information. Actually, it's an information that has been conveyed to the counselor by the parents. And again, the counselor is conveying it to you. There is a chance of loss of information. Of course, there is loss of time, but there will be always a problem of Chinese whisper. There will be some distortion of the message. So this is the reason why we teachers, actually earlier it used to happen, the BDAs used to contact the parents and then they used to give us the demos and then it used to happen. And there were a hell lot of problems in that. This is the reason why we teachers only wanted to directly call the parent and understand what exactly they want and why public speaking and why Planet Spark. So we can understand their expectations as well as the needs and requirements of the child as well. So that is why for the first-hand information, first thing, to remove any kind of ambiguity. Third, to remove any kind of time lapse or the delay in time. This is the reason why we want the teachers to call the parents directly. In fact, it is in our interest, me being a teacher also, I would suggest it is better for me to call the parents instead of a counselor calling the parent. So we exactly know what the family and student is asking for. Exactly. Perfect. Okay, to avoid miscommunication, yes. Building rapport. Okay. So two reasons, biggest reasons. First is, of course, building rapport. Second reason is the loss of information and the delay in the coordination, right? It takes a lot of time for the teacher to coordinate. So it's an opportunity for the teacher to build rapport with the parent and get to know more about the child. Number two, having a counselor in the middle takes extra time for the teacher to coordinate. Okay. Now, let's move on to how this call is done. I'm going to share an audio with you. But before I play this audio, I want all of you to go to your teacher's handbook. Please open your teacher's handbook quickly and open the slot confirmation call script. I'll show it to you on my screen. I hope all of you have your teacher's handbook. Yes, no, maybe. Now go to number 4, point number 4, slot confirmation call, and there you have your script. Here. How to show this one. Now keep it open in one of your tabs and try to refer to it. And by the time we will be listening to the audio, and while you are listening to the audio, please write down each section of the call. Sirisha, this teacher's handbook you are trying to find or the slot confirmation call script? What are you trying to find? Teacher's handbook? Teacher's handbook. Okay. Teacher's handbook is on your dashboard, demo class content. This I have said on day 1, day 2, day 3. Dashboard, demo class content. Ranjani, you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. So I have this question based on the confirmation call. Say, suppose we call and then the parent is telling some other time to be rescheduled and you are not available for that particular time or you will not be able to take that particular time slot for demo. Then what happens? Do we confirm the call for demo and ask somebody else to take the demo?
You negotiate more, you adjust for your timings, you discuss about your timings. You say, I have this timing free. The parent chooses a particular timing. Parent and you both talk, you discuss. It's an organic process. I cannot tell you where it will land. It might land up in a cancellation also. It might land up in confirmation at some other point, some other like time slot.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Like, for example, your demo was at 6 p.m. The parent said, I'm not available. I would be available at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., 9:30 p.m. You say that, no, 9:30 p.m. I don't work. I don't work at 9:30. So the parent says, actually, I come back home by 8:30. So you say, sir, if you come back by 8:30, then maybe we can plan it out at 8:30. I can finish it off by 9:30. But it will be very difficult for me to take 9:30. Or maybe if tomorrow, if say it's a holiday or a weekend or maybe something like that. So you can shift it to another day. So this is how you talk to the parent. The parent is not mechanical. I am not mechanical. We will have conversation. We'll discuss. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. You will discuss. Okay.
Preeti, just wanted to check with you. If that is the case, can we ask someone else from Planet Spark to take that time slot if I am not able to take
No,
it?
you cannot do that. You just have to go ahead and cancel it. If you are not able to take it, you have to cancel it. You have only one option. Okay?
Preeti, I have a query.
Yes, please go ahead.
I was curious to know what's the content of that inquiry form, from where we get the lead?
Sorry, what?
Like how much of information the inquiry form the parent fills? Like I just wanted to know, I mean, I was curious to know about that inquiry form. How much of information, what's the format of that form?
So you can do it from your mobile phone, from your laptop, wherever you have internet connection, you can check it. I cannot tell you about what the parents
Oh, okay,
do,
okay,
what the
okay,
teachers
okay,
do,
okay,
isn't it?
okay.
Not getting the teacher's handbook. I really can't help. I can only share the teacher's handbook later on. You'll have to find it yourself. Teacher's handbook given. Please open your slot confirmation call. Priyanka, yes, what happened?
I have a very basic question that you have been teaching us from class 1. I wanted to know the example that you gave, like if we call a parent and he says, I'm not available today at particular time, my wife is available and I will be available after 3-4 days. So should we take a chance to reschedule the class for 3-4 days, or they'll change their mind, or we should go with the mother? What does your experience tell about it?
I wouldn't suggest to take a chance of 3-4 days.
We should carry on with the
You
one
already
parent.
have one parent, no?
Okay.
Go ahead with one parent.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, ready with your slot confirmation script. So point number 4, you have to click. You will get the slot confirmation script. It is a kind of document, Google document. Okay. Now, let us listen to how the call is done. We share the sound first.
Hi, am I speaking with Ms. Priyanka?
Hi, yeah, Priyanka this side.
Okay, hi ma'am. This is Ishita. I'm a public speaking expert with Planet Spark. I see you had registered for a trial class for your child at 6 p.m. Right? So I just wanted to have a quick discussion so that I can customize the demo class for him.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so let me quickly start by introducing myself. I have been a teacher for 7 years now, and I have taught students from different school boards like IB, CBSE, and other state boards as well. I come with masters in English, and I've also done my B.Ed. So I'm really looking forward to teaching, your child as well today evening. So just wanted to know, is there anything specific that you are looking for him? And his name is Rudra, right?
Yeah, I think mostly public speaking is what I would want him to be better at.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
sure, definitely. So don't worry, ma'am. That's exactly what we also focus on. We definitely believe in, communication skills, and public speaking requires those communication skills, right? So yeah, so for that reason only, actually, I do have couple of questions regarding Rudra. So just wanted to confirm that he's in which grade and which school does he go to?
He's in Heritage. He's in grade 6 right now.
Okay. So Heritage, is that like IB school or the
Yeah, it's
CBSE
an
one?
IB school.
IB school. Amazing. Okay. So I'm assuming that, he would be definitely participating in many activities over there.
Yeah, he does, but I think there is a fear of stage presence, or like he's not taking up any things or activities which are more public speaking. I would want him
Okay.
to do more.
I see. Okay. So looks like he's shy and doesn't really like, is not going ahead.
He's not really shy, but I
Mhm.
think he gets cold feet on the
Got it.
stage.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. Understood. And how would you describe his reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills?
So, I think reading, writing are fine.
Okay.
Listening is also okay. Speaking is what I want him to get better at.
Understood. Yeah, you mentioned about, getting like he gets cold feet and just you would want him to be more open out there and participate in activities that involves, public speaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Great. Well, this has been helpful. Thank you so much, ma'am. I would definitely be now able to customize the demo class experience for Rudra accordingly. So just last few things. I just wanted to confirm that you and sir, your husband would also be present in the demo class. So I know I'm asking both of you to be present, but it's really important because the demo class is an opportunity for you to see your child's key strengths. We will be having different activities in the class where I would be able to illustrate these strengths for both of you. Moreover, we also share detailed feedback and a vocation plan with you based on his or her his performance in the class. And lastly, actually our trial class is not just designed for children; they are also for parents. So we do have some really fun activities where you would be also participating. Both of you would be participating with Rudra in the class. So can I please confirm your presence for the same?
Yeah, I can confirm about myself. I'm not yet sure about my husband. But
Okay.
that sounds, I think it should be fine.
Okay, okay. Do you want me to give you a call back, or like in the meanwhile, you can maybe confirm with your husband?
Yeah, you can check with me tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, when is
Ma'am, you've booked it for 6 p.m. today.
I don't think my husband will be able to make it, but
Okay.
I'll be there, so it should be
Okay.
fine.
We can reschedule also. It would be great that both of you would be there.
Okay.
So if you want, we can reschedule it to say tomorrow whenever he's available, or we can change the time.
Yeah, then let's do it a little later.
Okay.
But then that will be late for Rudra.
How about
Um,
7:30 p.m. or 8 p.m.?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, amazing. So let's block 8 p.m. This would be a 1 hour class. So Rudra would be free by 9 p.m. And yeah, so one more thing, ma'am, like for the great demo experience, please do join from laptop, and do join 5 minutes before so that we can ensure that there is no tech related issue and we can have a smooth experience.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you so much. See you at 8 then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
very excited. Bye.
Now, let's write down in the chat section, what were the different sections of this call? Shruti, yes, I will discuss that about the introduction. Okay, self-introduction, understanding the parents' expectations, getting to know more about the learner, and setting of expectations. These were the 4 major sections of this call, isn't it? First, let them know about the demo class. Yes, you inform them that, actually you ask them. It's a subtle question that, okay, may I have a word with you regarding this? So what were the sections of this call? Introduction of yourself as an expert, understanding parents' expectations, knowing more about the child, and at last, setting of expectations. Correct? Now, what if the parents say that they will not be able to attend the session? Both the parents, if they say that, okay, we are not attending the session, I'm really sorry, I'm very busy. In the slot confirmation. Now, this is the challenge that will occur in the slot confirmation call. Yes, reschedule the demo. Ask them whether they will be available at some other point in some other slot in the day or not. Reschedule the demo. Tell them that without the parents, I'm not going to take the demo. Clear? Tell them parents not present means demo not conducted. Go ahead, reschedule the demo. Absolutely wonderful. Yes. Pallavi, Shefali, Anju, Yogesh, Arundhati, Ritu, Shatudru, Urvashi, Seema. Yes. We will reschedule. Kulsum. Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, so I have already given you the script of the slot confirmation call, and now we are going to refer to the slot confirmation call. We will have a quick look on each of the sections. Now I'll discuss about the introductions also. How did the teacher start the call? She said, "Hi, my name is Preeti. I am a public speaking expert with Planet Spark. I see that you had registered for a trial class for your child at this PM. 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. or whatever it is. I wanted to have a quick discussion." When you say this, I wanted to have a quick discussion so that I can customize the demo class for him or her. That itself gives a signal that I want to talk to you about this, whether I can continue with the call or not. It's a kind of subtle permission. And once the parent responds, we can introduce ourselves. Now, there is a question regarding the introduction. Here Ishita said that she has been a major in English and all those things, blah, blah, blah. Now, there are many in my training session who are not from the English background, or maybe not from, they do not have a personal experience. So for them, I would just suggest you to write down a very effective introduction of yourself. Okay. Do not tell them what you are not. Tell them what you are. That is my point. Write a good introduction about yourself, whatever you have done, whatever your achievements are. Highlight your achievements, highlight your strengths, and maybe you can also talk about your passion for teaching. Like, for example, why are you into this profession? Isn't it? So whatever introduction you frame or you write down, think about your achievements, your contributions. If you have been an MC or you have conducted or hosted a program or an event, you can add that. Comparing, hosting, anchoring, whatever, MC is the same. Then you can also talk about if you have achieved something in, if you have some, awards or recognitions in debating, speeches, elocutions, extempores. So whatever contributions you have, you can talk about it. So, yes, why not? If you're comfortable, Aditya, yes, you can talk about it. If you're comfortable about MCA, if you are comfortable about BCA, if you're comfortable about whatever you have done, it's absolutely fine to discuss. You as a person will decide that what I'm going to tell the parent and what will be effective. Okay. And in case if you are not comfortable in speaking everything about yourself, or maybe you are not comfortable in giving out your qualifications or your experiences or whatever it is, maybe you can just draft a small introduction where you can mention why you are into this profession and what are your strengths related to communication, not strengths in music or something else, related to communication. Okay. Public speaking or anything related to writing. Okay. So you have to talk about those things. Your achievements, your contributions, or maybe your awards, recognitions, all those things you can talk about. Remember, a strong introduction is going to help you connect with the parent better, and it gives you a lot of credibility as well. So remember, either you can mention your educational qualification. If you have work experience, you can add that. You can also add personal reasons why you are into this profession or your passion for teaching. Remember, whatever you say it with full confidence. That's it. Yes, it should be brief. It should be brief, but it should talk about all your, awards, recognitions, or contributions. Okay, achievements. Number 2, understanding parents' expectation. How did the teacher ask about the parents' requirements? She said, so Mr. Agrawal or Mrs. Agrawal, is there anything specific that you are looking for him or her? After the parent response, she says, don't worry, we will work on this in our classes. Now, if the parent says, I want her to learn coding, I want her to learn drawing, or maybe I want her to learn music, are you going to give the same response? No. Okay. Absolutely. Because one time somebody asked me that, ma'am, what if the student's father or mother, they want us to teach maths also apart from English. English, I heard that Planet Spark teaches maths also. No, please, no. Only public speaking and creative writing. Okay. Coming back. So after the parents' response, you can say that don't worry, we will be working on this in our classes. Number 3 is knowing more about the child. Now, there are some questions that we have given you. If you want to add some more questions, yes, you can add. So the questions that the teacher asked about the child were, which grade and school does he go to? This will help you in understanding what level the child is in, like what is the age group of the child, how old the child is. And you will also understand that what kind of school he is going to. So what would be the, proficiency in English. This is basically to help you to make your inferences in your mind about the child. Does child speak in English in school or with friends or family? This will help you in understanding, again, the fluency in English, whether he is fluent enough or not, whether he is used to speaking in English or not. Again, you can ask about what all activity does he participate in. You will come to know about what are the activities he is interested in. It's like, for example, if he participates in Kabaddi, maybe you can ask some icebreakers about Kabaddi, isn't it? If he likes football, then maybe you can prepare some questions or icebreakers about football, right? Then number 4 is, how is Ayansh's LSRW skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, whether he is good in English, whether he can speak fluently or not, whether he can write nicely or not. Here you will be able to understand from the parent that what is the proficiency, what is the competency of the child. Where should I place the child? Whether should I place him in the junior segment or should I place him in the senior segment? Then, and what do you want him to become in future? So this will help you in understanding that what are the future goals of the child and how is public speaking and creative writing going to help him in the future. So you and your teaching will be targeted towards that particular goal, isn't it? So you will teach in a manner, like, for example, if I know that the person wants to become a YouTuber, maybe I'll try to target more towards, I would try to incline my teaching more towards YouTubing and showing him more examples of YouTubers. Maybe my teaching would include all those things. So I already said how these questions will help you prepare for the class. In the first question, you would know the level of the child. Second, you would know the fluency and the proficiency in English. Activities will help you to understand what is he interested more into. So it will help you to frame your icebreaker questions. How is his LSRW skills? Again, you will be able to understand whether he can frame sentences, whether should I put him in the junior segment or the senior segment. And his goals in future, maybe your teaching will be affected because of what his goals are. So you will plan your teaching accordingly. And last was setting expectations. How did the teacher close the call? She said, it is essential that both the parents are present in the demo because this is the reason. So reasons are already given in your slot confirmation call script. You can just have a look. I'll make it a little bigger for you. Yes. So it's clearly written there. It is essential that both the parents are present in the demo. Because the demo class is an opportunity for you to see your child's key strengths. We will be having different activities in the class where I would be able to illustrate these. Moreover, we will be sharing our feedback and vocational plan with you based on his performance in the class. And lastly, some of the activities in the class will also require your presence. So these are the reasons. Reasons are already written for you for your, it's a kind of, again, ready reckoner. You can follow this script. Now, when I show you the script, it's not like you have to follow it word by word. You can speak in your own way, but just remember that you touch each and every part. In the beginning, you introduce yourself. Second, you ask for parents' expectations. Then you try to ask questions about the child. And at the end, do not forget to set expectations. It is very, very important. Okay. One second. Let me stop the share. Okay. So now let's move on to the next segment, and that is the situation handling. So for a summary, 4 main parts of the slot confirmation call: introduction of yourself as an expert in understanding parents' expectations, knowing more about the child, and setting expectations at the end. Okay. Now, situation handling for call confirmation. Now, first, let me tell you, do you think that out of all the calls that we accept, out of all the demos that we accept in a day, are all calls successful? No, right? So all calls are not successful. Let's see what exactly is the number. So the number is 1 in 5 calls are successful according to the research. Out of all the calls that are accepted by a teacher, out of 5 calls, 1 call is successful. What does this mean? Not all calls are successful. There might be some challenges that you might face. Like, for example, the parents are not picking up the call. Parents are showing low level of interest for the demo. Or maybe parents are less aware about public speaking skills. What is body language? What is voice modulation? English speaking course, isn't it? That's more than enough. And my child can speak English. So there are parents who are not aware about public speaking skills. But do not worry, on-the-job support is all about helping you navigate through these situations. But we are going to discuss few of these situations here. Now, first situation is the parent does not remember about registering for the trial class. You call the parent, hello, sir, this is Preeti. I'm calling from Planet Spark. I'm a public speaking and creative writing expert here. I would like to have a quick discussion about your child. I see that you have booked a demo for your child at 7 p.m. today. I would like to have a quick discussion about him or her, whatever it is, to have so that I can customize the demo for him or her. Now the parent says, demo, Planet Spark? I don't know. I don't remember. In that situation, what would you do? You can write in the chat section. What would you do in that scenario? What would you say? Say, for example, if you have to write a script, what would you write in the script? Free demo class, that wouldn't be enough, but that is correct. You will mention that, but maybe later, a little later. Okay. You booked the slot at Planet Spark on this particular day. How would you know, Aditya? You wouldn't know, no? You don't know when they have booked the slot. Date and time is not given. Tell them about importance about public speaking. Very good. Absolutely. Google form. Which Google form? There is no Google form. Planet Spark is an online public speaking platform. Introduce PS. Very good, Priyanka. Yes, we will try to introduce Planet Spark, and we will also tell them a little about ourselves and a little about trial class. That's correct. Very good. Remind them the time and slot he booked. We cannot remind. Okay, so I'll come to that. Reminding, I'll tell you why remind them is not possible, because you cannot remind them practically. First thing, you cannot tell them that they have booked, because you also don't know whether they have booked or not. Maybe their child has booked it, or maybe his wife has booked and wife is not available right now, and the father has picked up the call. Maybe she has fed the number of the father. See, there can be n number of scenarios. You can't predict. Every parent, you will be doing so many calls. So every call will have a different scenario, isn't it? So it is better not to get into the reminding part. It is better to say, it's okay, sir. Let me quickly share about me. I am a public speaking expert at Planet Spark, which I already have mentioned. Quickly share about your experience. Like I have been teaching students across different boards. I'm talking about myself. Give me a second, please. Okay. So first we will tell them a little about Planet Spark. And so you already have the information on Planet Spark. It is 7 years old. We have learners who are spread across 13 plus countries. We have 4,500 plus teachers, 22,000 students already live learners that we have. And we have like an experience, I said already, sorry. So yes, we are into the business for a last 5-7 years. And I have been associated with Planet Spark for the past 3 years or past 1 month or whatever it is. You can tell them. And then you can give a brief about the trial class. The demo class that I'm talking about is a 1-hour session where we will try to assess and evaluate your child on the basis of different pillars of public speaking. That is body language, voice modulation, and all those things. And then we will be sharing the feedback with you so that you can join, you can decide about whether to join the sessions or not. Okay. Explain the key highlights of the demo class. Absolutely, yes. Divya, introduce Planet Spark and how we can help them. Exactly. Very good. That's what we are going to do. Should still go ahead with this. If you have time, you might just find it useful for your child. Okay. Yes, Shatotru, very good way of starting the call. We got your details on our website for your child. If you are still interested, I will take not much of yours to explain. Okay, we'll not get into that much. We got your details. He will be, bichara, he will be panicked. Okay, he'll get a shock. Don't get into that. Don't tell them that we got your details from here. And just tell them it's okay, Mr. or Mrs. Agrawal, let me quickly share about me, about Planet Spark and trial class. Just share the details. That's it. And then you can ask them, would you be interested? You can say, if he says yes, then you can go ahead with your slot confirmation call. If he says no, just do not push. Tell them it's okay, no worries. The trial class is absolutely free of cost. So in case if you change your mind, let me know. Okay. So those who have written like, ma'am, you have booked our slot through our site for today, 7 p.m. That is hypothetical. You all don't know whether you will be getting the timing and it is not there. I am telling you. You cannot see a demo when you accept a demo, you won't see time and which website they have booked from. And who knows, maybe he has not booked it. Somebody else from his family has booked it. You never know, isn't it? So it's better not to remind them. Please make it, remember this in bold letters. Do not try to remind them. Just tell them it's okay, not a problem. Tell them about Planet Spark, create awareness. So my job as a teacher here is to create awareness. Just tell them that, okay, this is what Planet Spark is. This is what we are doing. And maybe the trial class is absolutely free. Of course, you don't have to pay anything for the trial class. After that, if you want to take up the classes, then the fees will be discussed with you. That's a different scenario. So here our role is to build awareness and nothing else. Let's move on to the second scenario. Now you call the parent. He says, oh, yes, I had booked a demo, but now he's not interested. What would you do in that scenario? Telling about Planet Spark platform, importance of public speaking, very good. Try persuading, influencing. Why? Why to persuade? Why? Okay, So why should we persuade? Is it in our interest? No. The parent had booked the demo and he remembers that he booked the demo. Now he is sounding disinterested. Very obvious, I will call because your number has been registered with PlanetSpark. I mean, it has been given, right? So the number is available to us. Now, others will keep calling you. Now ask them, maybe you can ask them, may I know is there any specific reason why you seem to be disinterested? Because you seem to remember that you had booked the demo session. Is there anything else that I can help you with maybe? So if he says that, no, as of now, I'm not interested. My child is giving his boards. I'm not interested now. That is, if he is hesitant to tell why is he not taking the demo, then you have to tell him that in case if you want me to cancel it, you need to give me a proper reason so that I can get it removed from the system. Otherwise, another teacher will call you. If I leave it open, another teacher will call you. So it's better you can give me the reason. Maybe I can fill it, feed it in the system. And next time, I believe the calls will not be repeated, right? So there you can ask for the reason, one thing. Another thing, same, you can build awareness about PlanetSpark. You can tell them about public speaking and what the trial class is all about. So I'll tell you one experience of mine. There was a parent who was, when I called him, he was in a great hurry and he said, oh, ma'am, not now, ma'am, not now. I am not interested as of now. I said, sir, is there any particular reason if I may ask? So then he calmed down and he said that, ma'am, listen, actually tomorrow we are leaving for another destination. We have a wedding there of one of my family members. So if I take the demo tomorrow anyways, I'm not available. And moreover, getting inside the class and, paying and all those things, as of now, we have spent a lot of money. As of now, I'm not ready. I said, it's absolutely fine, sir. Demo class, you don't have to pay anything. Demo class is absolutely free of cost. We are just going to give you some feedback about your child. Whether where does he exactly stand in his public speaking and creative writing skills. So maybe not tomorrow, if possible today, I can take one demo for you. And the demo class is absolutely free of cost. Decision, maybe you can leave it after the wedding is over, then maybe you can take the decision. It's totally up to you. And if in case it is a no, I don't mind. But then I'm sure you wouldn't say no after looking at the demo. So he somehow agreed to take the demo on the same day. And what a demo it was. He really loved the demo. He came back from his wedding. I was really astonished. There are some parents who are really very interested. They come up to us and they say that, ma'am, when are we starting to take the classes? He called me up. I got him contact. I gave him the contact number of the counselor, and that is how they connected and the enrollment happened because it was an old demo, right? So these kind of situations might also arise. So it's very important for you to build a good rapport with the parent, have a personal connect with them, talk to them, understand their problems. Maybe we can help them. Or in case if it is a cancellation also, it would be good if I could know the reason so that I can get it removed completely from the system, isn't it? Make them comfortable and try to make them interested. Okay. Okay. Ask them what was the reason he booked the demo. Explain to him about. Okay. So if he had booked the demo, he must be having some reasons, isn't it? Yes, you can ask Sujana. Very good idea. You can also ask him if I can talk to. Are you comfortable in English, or maybe I should continue with some other language? That is also a very good statement that you can ask the parent. Okay. So our role here also is to build awareness, tell them that it's absolutely fine. I would just like to know is there any specific reason that you seem to be disinterested? And then you can quickly introduce yourself and you can tell them about your trial class. And then you can ask them, I would like to know, what are you looking forward to? And if he still sounds disinterested, maybe you can ask him about the language and other things. Or if he still says, no, I'm not ready, I don't think I'll be able to take it, please do not push further. Just let him go. It's okay. So just thank you, sir. Maybe the trial class, you know, it's absolutely free. In case if you are interested, just let me know. Okay. Inform them about PS platform, ask the reason. If still uninterested, just give them a brief about trial class. Yes. Leave the rest on the parent. No, never pressurize them. Very good. Now, the next set of situations that I'm going to discuss with you, it's a very simple situation. Now, these situations which I discussed just now, these two situations, why is it not back? These two situations which we just discussed now, these two situations will arise in the beginning of the call. When you call the parent, you introduce yourself, immediately the parent would say that, oh, no, I'm not interested. Or maybe, I don't remember Planet Spark. What is Planet Spark? What demo? I don't know. So these situations will arise in the initial parts of the demo. But there are some situations which will arise when you are setting expectations. Like when at the end of the session, the whole slot is confirmed, you have known about you have understood the requirements of the parent, you have understood the requirements of the child also. At the end, when you are setting expectations, the parent says that, oh, father, ma'am, I would be there in the demo, but the father is in the office and he will come home late evening. Now, since he is coming late evening, then that means you can shift the demo class at the same day, isn't it? If same day it is happening, then it's not a problem. Second issue is, so in the first scenario, you can reschedule the demo. Second one is, father is in the office and he will come home late at night when the child is already asleep, 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. In that case, we can either ask the parent to join virtually. If he joins, wonderful. If he does not join, we really can't do anything, isn't it? There is no point in rescheduling the second scenario. If the father is not at all available, we really can't do anything. We just have to go ahead with one of the parents. Number 3, laptop is there at home. Somebody else, maybe in this scenario, these situations are actually given in your slot confirmations call script also. You check. So this is your scenario number 1. Can you see? This is visible. Yeah. Scenario number 1, father is in the office and he will come home late evening, like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. What can you do? We can reschedule when both the parents are available same day. That can be done. Do not go for the second day. You know, it's futile going to the second day and, you know, delaying your demo does not make any point. Scenario number 2, when father is in the office, he will come home late at night. Maybe the father can join virtually. If he joins, wonderful. If he does not join, it's okay. Scenario number 3, laptop is there, but someone else is using it. You can reschedule to the same day. Maybe after, like in this case, elder daughter has classes at the same time. You can read it. I've selected it for you. So my elder daughter has classes at the same time, and hence we can join only from phone. This is what the parent says. Now here the teacher says, can you tell me when will the laptop get free? After giving all the reasons. Please read this. Please read it. Do not ignore it as you have ignored most of the things. Please do not ignore this part. Please read it at least once. Whenever you have time, you can read it on your mobile phone while you are sleeping, while you are taking rest. Please go through these documents. It's very important. Then the parent says, we have only one laptop at home, so we can only join from phone. So the teacher asked, can you tell me when the laptop will be free? The elder daughter's class will end by 7:30. So in this case, the teacher says, it's okay, we can take it after 7:30. Or maybe you can pre-schedule also. Okay, so that also is a possibility. The fourth scenario is where the laptop is with the father and he is in the office. You can reschedule the class to the same day. Okay, like for example, the father has taken it to his office. He comes home by 7 p.m. and the demo was scheduled at 6 p.m. What you can do is you can say that it's okay, when the father comes back, then we can take the class. This way, like the laptop will be available. But in case if the father is coming late at night in this scenario and there is only one laptop and the father has it in the office, then it might be a difficult scenario. Very difficult. Here, either you have to tell the parent that if you can arrange for the laptop today, in the second half, it will be very good. Or maybe I can take it tomorrow if you have the laptop. Otherwise, I'll have to continue with the mobile phone, which will be very difficult. Okay, now let the parent choose. Let's see what they say. See, I'm not saying it has to be rescheduled on the same day, but it is always good to have the classes rescheduled on the same day. It can be rescheduled. You have the option to reschedule after 1 or 2 days. But trust me, when you shift one demo to another day and the second day, the interest level goes off. So let's not try doing that. Try to avoid rescheduling to the next day as much as possible. If possible, let's not get into the next day. If the parent is really interested and he wants to take it the next day, it's okay. You can do that. We can never proceed with the phone. I did not say that. We can proceed with the phone, but that should be a choice of the parent and not yours. That is what I meant. Like you proceeding the class with the phone should not be your choice. It should be the parent's choice. Okay. Laptop, instead of laptop, they are joining from the tablet. It's okay. It's okay. We really can't do anything. If the parent is ready to join from a tablet, it's okay. What if the parent says they are unable to arrange for a laptop? Then what are we supposed to do? Cancel the demo? Yes, Ritika?
Yes, ma'am. Like you have told, on the next day, as parent have rescheduled the demo session, right? But again, they do the same thing. Then, like, how many chances we just need to give them to fix the demo?
I should say you should not even give one chance also. I'm not being
Yes.
strict. I'm just being vigilant because I know that with my experience that the parents have a tendency of keeping it on rescheduling and rescheduling. What will happen is they will get a habit of this. So don't give them this notion that, okay, do not worry, I have another class. I can give you another time. Don't make yourself look like as if you're available all the time.
Not
You're not.
lenient with them. We just need to be strict with them, right?
You need to be assertive. You need to tell them that it's not possible for me, sir. It doesn't go like that. Once I have already changed the time, now I cannot change the time once again. Once I have done it for your like, see, one rescheduling is still understood that the parent has a genuine concern and he wants me to shift the time. Initially, in the first call itself, you need to tell them that, okay, this time I'm doing it, but maybe the next time I might not be able to do it. So please make sure that you
Yes.
are joining in the set time.
We can also say them like there are other slots as well. There are other demo sessions as well. So it will not be easy for me to reschedule your session particularly.
Absolutely. Tell them it is not possible for me. Don't tell them that you have demos. They should understand you are a working professional. You have lots of engagements the whole day.
Yes.
So tell them. Even if you're not having a demo, that doesn't mean that your personal time is theirs.
Yes. All right.
Yes. I'm not answering these questions which I'm getting, okay? Not answering them. What if the parents are not available after rescheduling the session again and again? Why are you rescheduling again and again? That's your mistake. You should not rescheduling again and again. You should not. The parent once picked up the phone, agreed to take the demo as like just go for it. Don't give them any chance to get it rescheduled because we have seen parents who have this habit. They want to take the demo. They're very interested. But today I'm not feeling well, ma'am. Today I have this, ma'am. Today, genuine reasons, one time rescheduling is okay. But the parent who is rescheduling again and again, will he take the demo? Will he take the classes? No, the demo will not materialize. So don't get into that trap. Move ahead with another demo, cancel it. Move ahead. Okay. Yes. Yes, you can ask questions, Raksha. You can write your question in the chat. So what can be done in these scenarios? Always remember, reiterate the purpose or the reason. Give them alternative options. Be assertive. You are the expert. Do not think that you are asking too much of them. Okay. I'm going to leave you with a phone number so that you can practice slot confirmation call. And today I'm going to give you some extra time. I'm going to give you 20 minutes as a break, but you will have to join right now. Okay. After this session, I'll close the session. Immediately, please join the second session. Stay in the session. And after 20 minutes, we will resume. I'll also join, okay, in the second one. So always remember, teachers, in these scenarios, whenever you face any challenges with the parents, explain them the purpose of having both the parents in the demo. Give them options for doing it at some other time, same day. Try to get both the parents, but that doesn't mean you have to cancel the demo if one parent is there. If one parent is there, please go ahead. Make sure that you have conveyed that one parent or the only parent, that both the parents were required, but since the other parent is not there, I'm continuing with this demo. So she should know that she has missed on one point. So, or he, whatever, whosoever is joining, they should know that they have not, met the expectations. The expectation were both the parents should be present. If both the parents are not present, you are continuing with one parent. Don't like give up to it, but be assertive. Tell them both the parents were required, but since the father is not available, or since the mother is not available, I'm continuing with the demo. Let them know this. I'm not saying you have to say it outright, but let them feel that. But do not cancel the demo just because only one parent is present. I'm going to leave you with this number, phone number, and I'll keep this slide open in the second session also. Now, this is a toll-free number. Those of you who are in India, for you, this will be a toll-free number. You can call on this number from your mobile. And remember, there will be an automated response every time. So you have to speak after the beep sound. There will be a beep sound and then you have to start speaking. Like, for example, the voice that side will say, hi, who is this? You will say, hi, my name is Preeti and I am a public speaking expert at Planet Spark. I see that you have booked the demo for your child at 7 p.m. Can I have a quick discussion? I wanted to have a quick discussion with you so that I can customize the demo for him. Then you have to, after you have spoken this dialogue, you have to press 1. Okay. Don't forget to press 1 and don't forget to speak only after the beep sound. After the beep sound only, you should be speaking. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was sharing the number. You can copy down the number. Okay, taken down the number. Take down the number and I'll keep this number open, this slide on in the second session also. You will be able to see this number on your screen. So don't worry, I'll keep this slide on. And I'll give you 5 minutes extra in this break. So you will have a 20 minutes break today. We'll come back at 11:50. Okay, so please join right now. Please listen to me very carefully. Join right now. Keep your cameras off. Keep yourself on mute. Please join back on at 11:50. Clear? Okay, I'll stop the share now. You still have questions? Each time we say something, yes, Raksha, that is correct. During the break, you can use 5 minutes extra. I gave you 5 minutes extra for this calling only. You can drop off. Others can drop off if you don't have any question. Number, Jayashree? Number? I gave you though.